Hi there, Gemini. I was going to say Leo. Boy, I'm getting these signs mixed up to this. I know it's Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Thank you. And happy birthday to most of you guys, I'm sure, birthday this month. The June Geminis. Happy birthday. Listen, I'm running short on time this month, and so rather than not do the readings at all, I've opted, we're going to do a mini reading this month, which is going to be just a 3-card spread. Hopefully we'll get back to the regular schedule next month, but I just couldn't get it together. So what's up for Geminis in June of 17 for Geminis? Oh, there you are. That's you. Geminis. June of 2017 reading. I got 2 cards there. Well, this one wants to come. June 2017. Last card. Okay. Alright, well, you showed up in the very first space. It's the Queen, whether you're male or female, that is you. The Queen of Swords, that's the air sign person. I want to light a little smudge. I want to remind you all, too, that during this time of your solar return, which is what your birthday is, your solar return is always one day. It's either on your birthday, the day before, or the day after. It's always right around your birthday. It's never more than a day away. This is your solar new year. This is a very important time to manifest your reality. Create your reality for the upcoming year. What are you trying to create? What do you want to do for the next year? This is the time to do it. Not January 1st. January 1st doesn't have nothing to do with you. Your new year is your birthday and the month of June and the new moon, which actually was a couple days ago and at the end of May. But if you're watching this, this is the time. So what are you manifesting? Because you're over here looking forward at your future. I feel like you have a conflict of interest for many of you, because you're looking at this 8 of Pentacles, which is a favorable, awesome card, man. This is a card of doing what you love, like having your dream job, like doing what you love and getting paid for it. Getting paid for being yourself, that just came through really strong. And artisan came through, is popping on the card on the bottom here. Oh, by the way, if you've never seen these readings, if those letters and stuff start changing and shifting, like and they draw you in or they change to a different letter, go with that, because that's a message for Spirit. That's just for you, all right? You got to cut through the bullshit here and focus on this, because I feel like there's something that you have in mind that you want to do. You've always wanted to do it for a long time. Somebody's going to make jewelry. I'm seeing somebody putting beads and making jewelry or something like that. So somebody wants to do jewelry. And you want to do it, but it's just like, oh, then you start doubting yourself. Then you go, you instead of focusing on the love of what you're doing here, which you should be focusing on. Oh, I love doing it. I make my beads, or I write my stories. That's often, you start getting in the chatter. It says chatty, but it's chatter. You start listening to that chatter in your head, and those doubts start creeping in. Now, 3 of Swords is obviously not a great card, and in reverse, it's not great either. But in reverse, it's not as severe. And I feel, because it's next to such a positive card, next to a couple positive cards here, that I feel like it's doubt. It's doubt creeping in. It's chatter. It's you talking yourself, having doubts and talking yourself out of it. You got to be shrewd. I know it looks like shrew, but it's shrewd. You got to be shrewd, and you got to use that sword and cut through that. Right through there. That says breakup, but I think it looked to me like it said breaker. So I don't even know how breaker. I mean, when I think of breaker, I think of an electronic breaker. Like your electrical circuits, you breaker, or what was it? Breaker 19. We got ourselves a convoy. Where did that one come from? Well, that really came out of left field. We're gonna have our convoy across the USA. Convoy. And for the record, I never liked that song when it came out, and I never had a CB radio, so I don't know where that freaked that one. That one really came out of left field. But well, breaker could mean something else to you too. Maybe it's a message for somebody, but that was way out there, crazy, weird. But don't doubt yourself. If there's something that you love doing and you're thinking about starting a business doing it, because the Eight of Pentacles is like making money from it. Often it's something that you've done for a hobby. Oh, I was trying to say hobby, but I almost said habit. Yeah, so if this is a habitual thing of you getting into that doubting yourself thing, you know, don't do it. And you might benefit from watching that last chart reading, because you Geminis, you know, Mars is in your sign, so you're feeling really ambitious and everything, but Saturn's opposing it. And Saturn can be a lot of this gloom and doom stuff, you know, so stay positive. Focus on what you do want to do for this year, where you want to be, where you're going, because you got a real good handle on it. And when that doubt creeps in, take your sword and just you know, just cut that shit right out of there. Okay, Geminis? Alright. Hey, I'm sorry that was kind of a short reading this month, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for June. I appreciate your support so much. It was either, you know, a short reading or no reading. So I said, well, let's just do a short reading so it gets... I don't want to leave my everybody out there hanging, because you guys support me in so many ways, like liking, sharing, commenting, donating, buying my books and decks and all that stuff, and I just really do appreciate you. If you want a love reading, go ahead and head over to Vimeo. This month I'm using that good old Handsome Roberts, $2 and some change, American. Check my little eye in the sky for the website, or the links below to find out more about that. Remember, you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Have a great month of June, a great birthday month, and a great solar return, Geminis, and I'll speak to you soon.